to our mind. Yet what to do about desire? Sometimes people get so frustrated. They can analyze with their intelligence that desire leads to frustration. The desire to enjoy matter doesn't fulfill me. It causes me to exploit. It causes me to damage myself, damage others, damage the earth. So then they speculate, aha, the solution must be to annihilate all desire. So this is another question I ask during my travels around the world. How many have tried to stop all desire? And I always find a few who will raise their hands. Yes, I tried it for a weekend. No desire, that's it. And I asked them, how long did it last? He said, oh, at most an hour. You just have to do something. You have to have something. You have to want something. It may sound attractive to snuff out all desire, but it's highly impractical. What the Bhakti Yoga system teaches, Bhakti Yoga is presented in the yoga text as the pinnacle of the yoga system. Bhakti Yoga means the ultimate connection through pure love and devotion. So that teaches us that rather than annihilate desire, and certainly rather than just act on every desire that comes to our mind, we should try to purify desire so that our desires become the highest desires. In other words, we want to refine desire so that instead of it getting us into trouble meaning things that are temporary, things that have a beginning and end, things that don't give us the substance that we need. Instead, desire is a gateway to the ultimate connection. So what the Bhakti Yoga texts seek to do is to inflame our highest desires. And that way, we will voluntarily give up our inferior desires. Without getting a taste of the superior, we'll never let go of the inferior. It's not going to happen. You can see that environmentally on the global scale. Nations pointing the finger, you cut back. No, no, you cut back. When I speak in India, the students and professors, they're aware of this. The first world, traditionally industrially developed nations are always saying that we all have to cut back. But then the rapidly emerging economies are saying, wait. If anyone's going to cut back, it's you. You've had hundreds of years for unrestrained desire as manifest as economic development. Now it's our turn. But no one wants to check themselves. The concept doesn't fit into human understanding yet in a way that will cause any mass change. This is the problem. Of course, there are always a few cutting-edge persons who want to live simply and demonstrate that we have to cut back. But those are such a minority these days. Taken as a whole, the world wants to simply go on. Increase consumption. And then look at ourselves as individuals. Our life is a package of desires. I would like this, I want that, I need this, I need that. So the yoga texts explain to us, we should consider, if I'm a non-material entity, then I should learn how to desire in a non-material way. If I'm just matter, okay, let me just have material desires for material gratification. whether it's carnal stimulation or even material gratification in the form of respect and prestige. These are mental things. But if I'm not matter as my core being, then I should learn how to desire non-materially. And this I present in my travels around the world as the most practical solution for individual problems and global problems. We have to get to the root, which is each human being has an individual desirer. Each individual human being aflame with the fire of desire and not knowing what to do about it. I often joke when speaking at universities. How many of you, when you filled out your online application for entering university, how many saw a question? Can you control your mind and senses? No, no such question on the application. Or how about, do you know who you are? No such question. Here you see the glaring weakness of Western civilization, or the Western attempt at civilization. Because of no clear understanding of the self, the door is wide open to so many problems. As many of you know, the soon to be the #2 disease in the world in terms of measured disease impact is mental depression. And that's going on in the first world. Externally, we look at the environment, things are falling apart. But also internally, things are falling apart. If we can harness the power of desire to take us to a higher situation,